welcome, Lacey Range viewers, to this last little segment of the video. I hope you enjoyed watching me shoot it out on the Henry County Gun Club's 600-yard range. And as you can see, I may have a problem. Yeah, a Galil problem. Okay. All right. I've got the 5.56 ARM right here, the 7.62 by 51 ARM, the 5.56 AR by Century Arms, and then I've got the 5.56 SAR right up there. And yep, I have an issue. And of course, you just watched me shoot this gun right here. The good old classic ARM with the bipod. Now, it does not have the carry handle like you would see. There are models ARMs with it, but on the 308 it has it. Of course, the Israeli sling, black. I got them in black just so they go with the guns. But really nice gun. Jeff Miller has either built or had a hand on all four of these. Jeff is not that far from us. I'm in Paris and he's in McMinnville, Tennessee. So usually about 2.5, 3 hours I can be down there. And this gun was actually bought by another buddy of mine, and then he decided he wanted to sell it, and I helped him zero it, and I was like, that gun shoots pretty doggone good. I hate to let accurate guns slip away, so I ended up buying it. Not tried, finish, tough as nails. The good old collapsible stock. And y'all don't tell Jeff Miller that you saw this from me, but the good old Israeli pop right there, pop her back around. Magazine, this one, Jeff's got this one just set up beautiful, man. It stays in position, but it doesn't take much to move it. Of course, when you got down, come on back. Of course, with the Galils, you always come over the top, and that's really how they're designed. Got your safety right here. Now, one thing about the Israelis and the true Galils for the military were the same way. Now, that all the way back is fire. In that case, it'd be semi, then auto, and then safe. Okay. Now, if you got one of the IMI Galils that were pre-banned, most of them have the it's a ratchet type safety that works the opposite. What I like to call the American way, and it's all the way back is on safe, forward is not firework, but fire. And you know, I wish all mine had that. I know that's not what the Israelis used and everything else, but I just, to me, that goes feels natural. You know, we're used to doing it with the M16, but until somebody makes a bunch of them kits, we ain't gonna get them. And Jeff's told me, I've asked him about it. It's hard to get somebody because the sheet metal and the stuff that they got to do it with. It's hard to get somebody to do it, mess with it. If you notice, I'm sure you watched a few other videos if you like Galils, but because it's got 550 parachute cord holding the slings on. If you pull the slings back, it's just got a little snap link just to slide right over it. Of course, these go forward to keep the metal from hitting metal to metal, which is awesome. And where's it at? Here it is. Let me flip it right there. On the slings, you got somewhere to keep your ear pro always with you. And of course, the popping, you always hear about popping opening cans. I really don't think the Israelis designed it to open cans. I think that is can you do it? Yes. There's a lot of guns out there that's got something where you can pop a top on a Coke bottle. But it also cuts barbed wire. Take your bayonet, put it on the wire, and then go forward, and then it'll snap that off. Bayonet lug right here, 18-inch barrel on this one. Night sights pop up. front and rear. And of course, the tritium in them is dead. Your rear sight, though, is a 300 meter, then flipped to 500 meter, aka a lot like the M16A1. They do have a cutout for scope mounts, and I've got two right here. I never have tried this on this one. Now, most of these you really got to fit them, and this one has been fitted to the 308. Yeah, it's not going to go on there, but it will go on my 308 one. But and as you can see here, it sort of sets everything right on top of the dust cover. This one right here, I have never used, but it sets further forward and low. Um, much better built mount. I got to give it that, but I have not ever fitted it to a gun. You got your regular 35 round magazine. Goes right in there. These used to be hard to find. It's pretty easy to find them now. This one's in real good shape. You can get some rough ones and replace the springs most of the time, and they're good to go. Maybe sandblast them. This is a Parkerized finish right here. The South African 35 rounder goes right in there good. The big old 50 rounds, 5.56. Boom. Come on, come on. All right. Now, I do have to say that with this one, I haven't been able to get it to work yet. Here's the classic grenade magazine, 10 rounds. And they originally have a block into the front of them. And if you take them apart, it's pretty easy to get it out of there. And then you can use it for a bench magazine, which if you look here, you know, if you're shooting from a bench, this is much, much, much better. Okay, then a lot of you may be looking for this one. Okay, this one is not fitted to this gun, but this makes it where you can use a regular M16 magazine. And let me show you something real quick with it. This is my AR, and this was built by Century Arms, and let me say this: it's hit or miss. The sights were messed up on this one. I couldn't zero it, and this gun is how I met Jeff. Is I called him getting ready to go on deployment. Of course, I didn't know it, but Jeff had been in the Army too. And Jeff told me to send this gun to him. Of course, he's in McMinnville, so they ain't far away. Sent it to him, and man, he had it back to me in no time. Did all the nice engraving, got all that in there, made it look nice. And this gun is accurate. I mean, really, really accurate. Okay, as you can see, the adapter fits right in there, and then all you gotta do is come with your regular AR-15 30-round mag, and it works. It will feed all day, because you got to fit them in there. But that just pops right out of there. Some of them have a lock that you can put on so you don't pop them out with the regular release. This gun, though, once Jeff got the sights fixed, this gun is very, very accurate. I'm sure it's a Green Mountain barrel on it, and it just absolutely hammers things. I would not be, and reliability has been great too. Now, I do have to tell you this. Okay, Jeff got the sights fixed, got everything running, and this has had quite a few rounds to it. I ain't gonna say it's like 6,000 or nothing like that, but I wouldn't doubt if it has had 3,000 rounds. And some of you may know about uh, the Century receivers. I would have to say this one was a little soft because uh, it lost headspace. Is basically what it did, and I know that had to be from the locking lug setting back, but I sent it back to Jeff and tried a couple bolts and everything, got me going again. So we're ready to keep on rocking with it, and it has, like I say, it's been a very very accurate gun. SAR on top. I don't know if I said that. I love that gun. Man, I love it. But one other thing I want to talk to you about that's in the future. Okay, and this you can do what I'm doing. I'm doing this mainly for the 308 so I can take advantage, the longer range that 308 gives you. But Jeff heated up the charging handle and bent it to the side for me, and then I've got a dust cover with a small piece of rail welded onto the dust cover. Okay, and then the sight, of course, I got the American Defense quick release. I can get it lined up. There we go. Snap her on there. And if you don't have the modified charging handle, you can see when that comes back, the charging handle will hit your mount. And it doesn't matter if it's this mount or the one that came with the primary arms. Just about all of them stick out enough to get hit by the charging handle. So bending it over has got it right where I need it. And of course, Jeff told me this would happen because he heated it up. That we'd end up losing that top piece there. But what I'm gonna do is send all this back to Jeff, and he'll fix that, and then he'll get everything nitrited so it matches the 308 here. And I think that's gonna be the bomb for because that dust cover, the primary arms scopes are light enough that I think that dust cover can handle it, and especially if it's fitted right and maintain accuracy on and off and everything else. But like I say, one other thing I want to say about this gun. Now, y'all saw me shoot it, and I'm using the standard Galil, Israeli Galil front sight. I have now switched this to the South African front sight, and when I say that, I mean the actual post, not the globe, because this is the Israeli globe. The South African would be much bigger around, but the AK or the Galil sights are straight up. So for y'all that hadn't messed with them any, if you shot a M16A2 or A4, that squared type sight, that's what these come with. It's not square, but it looks squared the way it's actually round, but it's straight up and down, and then squared off at the top. The South African post is like the M16A1s, and it comes to a flat point, and I did much better out on the range with that one. And it's just the regular Galil sights, when you get out at a man-sized target at 500 meters or 500 yards, it your sight is so large, and so that helped me out quite a bit on that. I probably won't mess with that on the other guns, but keep that in mind that if you're going to shoot them a lot with open sights, hey, find you a South African Galil front sight post and throw it on there. But I hope y'all enjoyed the video. And as you can see, I've got the problem with Galils. I feel a South African in my future, just to have it. And now I don't know whether I'll do the SAR or AR or AM, but we'll wait and see. And once again, we're over 1,000 subscribers now, striving to get to that 2,000 and trying to get my watch hours up. And it's all because of y'all. I'm glad y'all take the time to watch these. It you're watching me just do what I'm normally going to do. I'm not a production or any of that kind of set up. If I'm gonna be shooting these guns in a match or something, that's what you're watching me get them ready for. And I do like shooting different guns at every match. It doesn't help my scores any, but I like doing it like that. Pretty good shooter anyway, but uh, that that makes it fun and interesting for me. So with that, make sure you subscribe and like, and we'll see you soon. Get out shooting.